Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to clean and season. This is turkey wings. I don't know if you guys can see it through the camera. It's turkey wings right here. And what I'm going to use is Cavalier Antigua rum. And you don't have to put plenty. You need lime. You could use lime, use lemon. I don't use vinegar at all. Vinegar is not my thing. I think rum, like a good, you feel me, 80 proof. Yeah, like an 80 proof rum will work. White rum will work. But my favorite is the Cavalier because it's strong and it kills the bacteria. It kills the scent from the meat. So you could use it on fish, use it on chicken, pork, beef, whatever meat you got to clean. This is the man right here. I always use rum. Now, if you don't have no Cavalier, you could use any type of vodka, some cheap vodka, any type of rum, white rum, brown rum. It just have to be rum, and strong. That will work. Trust me. That will definitely work. So yeah, that will definitely work, guys. But anyways, let's get down to business. You can just run some water on them. You cut these up in slices. I wonder if I should put some more because they when they cook they might shrink, and I hate that so much. When you cook meat, certain meat, they shrink down small. Hey guys, you could just wash them off for a little bit. Like so. Like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I need to add more. They shrink down. You could just literally just squeeze the lemon or lime. It doesn't matter. You feel me? And I'm gonna put some more meat in there because this is not enough. Totally not enough at all. So I'm gonna add some more. Alright, so I add a little bit more. As you can see, you put some water, a little bit of water in there, not that much. We're gonna let this like literally have a smell. It is strong. Good stuff. Real. Good stuff right here. This right here is the man. Cleaning any type of meat, whatever. This is the truth. But as I said, if you don't have this in your area, you could use any rum. White rum, brown rum, once it's 80 proof or what, some good strong alcohol will work, and it works better than the Cavalier Antigua Gold rum. The liquor will work better than the vinegar. Like, put you guys on game. Anytime you're trying to clean any type of meat, take it from Night Random Cookings. The liquor will work way better than vinegar. Let this sit in here for like maybe about 5 minutes. Feel me? Let it soak in there. 5 minutes. Add some more water. And just take its time and just soak in there. If you use 2-3 limes, lemon, feel me? This will get the job done. Definitely get the job done. This will kill the scent from any meat, fish, turkey, chicken, beef, pork. This will literally, it will get the job done. You don't need no vinegar. I don't use vinegar. I can't tell the last time I used vinegar, guys. I can't tell. So you let it in there for like a good 5 minutes, guys. Let it soak. Feel me? Let it marinate. Let it sit in there for like a good 5 minutes, and then we'll get back. All right, guys, it's 5 minutes past, so I'm gonna just throw off this water. Give it a good rinse. I can still smell the rum. See, this is how it's supposed to be. Everything is doing its job. The lime, the lemon, the rum. Feel me? Everything is doing its job. Give it another rinse. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Get that water off once again. And this is what I'm gonna do. Put the water off. This is the grand finale right here. You don't need to add no water. That should be good. Leave it just like this. You need to give it another turn. Alright, now you could start cutting off all the skin or fat off of the meat. You feel me? Still gonna wash it off after when I finish removing all the fat and everything. Still gonna give it a final rinse. So let me show you guys how I season it as well. Certain part of the turkey wing, you just not gonna be able to get all the skin off. Just do your best. You know, it's no big deal, really. Well, I am putting them on here so you guys can see. That's where I'm putting them. Just doing my best to remove all this unwanted skin. I might end up doing like maybe some cook up rice or seasoned rice. I'm not sure. I know a lot of people when they do seasoned rice they use pork. Some people don't use pork, but you could use chicken, you know, you could use turkey. You don't have to use pork. A lot of people don't eat pork, so And cooking and cook up is easy. Cook up is basically when you cook up the meat with the rice in the same pot, nothing separated. You feel me? So hope you guys having a blessed day today. You know, thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for the subscribing to my channel. You know, I'm trying to build this channel, help your boy grow this platform. Okay, man, there's nothing I could do with a flat. Appreciate you guys. You know, you could share this video out. You know, a lot of people don't know what to do when it comes to clean chicken, or, you know, clean turkey, wing, clean anything. Some people just don't know how to cook either. So I'm just putting you guys on game. You know, I hate going to a restaurant and when I put the chicken by my mouth and it hit my nose, I could tell if that chicken, whatever meat it is, it could be ribs, whatever, and it's not seasoned and it haven't cleaned properly. You feel me? You can see the bunch of fat and you could smell, it's a certain odor. Meat have a certain odor towards it. And when you cook it, if you don't, you could cook it, but if you don't clean it properly, you feel me? If you haven't washed properly, if you haven't washed your chicken properly and you cook it, whatever, sometimes it make you give you an upset stomach. Sometimes make you want to throw up, that you can't even eat the food. And that been happening a lot. I don't know, everybody is different, you know, but as for me, I could tell when a person didn't clean their chicken or wash their chicken properly. You feel me? Because you could smell it. It's either they don't use no vinegar, or vinegar just wasn't enough. Sometimes you have to have some kind of lime, and you know, I don't use vinegar. I use rum, because rum get the job done faster. So hope this information help you guys. Rum works. Rum works. If you are not a drinker and if you love to be in the kitchen and, you know, you hate the smell of the vinegar, use rum. Use white rum, use brown rum. Just make sure that the rum is strong. You know, don't get nothing weak. Get something strong enough that you be like, yo, this chicken is seasoned. It smell good. Smell cooked, well done. Every smell, like the whole blend of the spices and the herbs that you use. That's how you want your food to taste, and that's how you want your food to smell. You know, smell like food. Good tasty food. So yeah, guys, I'm just here just cutting up. And it's not everybody who got own restaurant or have restaurant could cook. Don't let that fool you, because they have an establishment make you think that they're the best. You know, everybody cook differently. People tired of the same food. You know, I don't know how people could just eat the same thing every day. Rice. Can't eat the same thing every day. You know, rice and chicken. Nah, you gotta switch it up. You know, they got turkey, they got beef, they got chicken. You have to switch it up. So, you know, it's not everybody who's in the kitchen that could cook. You feel me? It's not everybody is a chef. You know, some people don't know what they're doing, and some people decide not to learn. People rather like buy food every day. I don't know where they get the money from, but I can't do that. I can't afford that. And most of the people out there, they can't cook. They make a claim, say that they're the best. I'm not even the best. I'm not the best. but I could cook. I know whenever I get my future wife and I'm off that day or I come home early before her, you know, I make sure I fix a hot plate with no issue. And I know I'm not going to get no complaint because I know what I'm doing in the kitchen. And you feel me? And even if you're dating the person can't embarrass you because you could cook. You're not relying on that person. You know, as a man needs to know what to do in the kitchen. You feel me? You have to know what to do. You have to know how to cook, basically. As a man, I think all men should know how to cook. Male and female should know how to cook. Can't rely on that one person. You know, it takes two. You feel me? To make the relationship straight, stronger, better, more reliable. You feel me? Can't always focus on one person. Nah. So, guys, I'm just here. And I'm not giving you guys no cuts. I'm showing you guys raw that this is how you do it. This is how you get things done. You feel me? Cut off all the skin, the fat, you know, best as possible. Yeah, on the internet be crazy. Oh, who cook the best? Who food tastes the best? Who's the best in the Caribbean? That's impossible. People putting up their flags and saying this and saying that. That's impossible. Everybody cook different. Everybody have different taste buds. You can't make that claim. Making that claim is crazy. You could only say, hey, you try this, try that in these different places, and I picked this place. You can't say they're the best. In your own opinion, it's probably best to them, you know, because they tried it before. But you can't say, oh, which Caribbean is the best and just say one. That's impossible. If you haven't tried it, try it all. You will never know. And once again, some people don't like too much salt. Some people don't like too much sweet. You know, people cook different. People have different hands. Some people don't cook with no seasoning. Some people can't cook at all. So this is the outcome. Look at all that fat that I got off. You know. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw all this away, of course. And I'm going to put these back in here and rinse. Give it a rinse. Squeeze some more lemon on there. And then I'm going to get to the seasoning and show you guys how I get down to business. All right, I'm back. Put them back in here. Throw them all there. Give them a good rinse. All right. Get that water off. Rinse that off separately. Still have a lot of water in there. Right, that should be good. Now, I'm gonna wash this off and I'm gonna get all the seasoning that I'm gonna use. All right, here I am. And you already know what time it is. Dice these up, of course. Got some garlic, you know, onions, green peppers. I don't have no more celery, so I'm gonna have to do without celery. I don't have no skillets, and we call that scythe in Antigua. So I don't have none of that. So I'm gonna have to just use what I have. You know, yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. You feel me? You gotta use what you have. So right now I'm just dicing up some garlic. Right now, dice these up. coming really good. This give the chicken flavor. You feel me? That's what this do. For the people who don't know, who never use that, all these give the food flavoring. I mean, season the chicken properly, give the chicken a better taste, make it more tasty. That's what this do. Give it more taste. Give it a better taste, you know. So all these really comes in handy, and this will basically get the job done. Cannot skip this right here. You're doing any type of meat without using these, the chicken, the turkey, the fish, the pork, it's not gonna taste good. It might taste good to you because you're used to not having no type of seasoning, but as for a regular person who been doing this for a while and learned from his parents, you know, grew up in a Caribbean family, we know better. And also, don't forget the thyme. Do have some thyme, you know. Thyme give it flavor. All these comes in handy. Alright, see all that? See all of this? So what I'm gonna do, you already know what I'm gonna do. Put all these in here. Drop this in like this. And once we do that, you know, mix it all in. Mix it in. We're gonna make this sit. You could cover it, you know, use a cover or use a aluminum foil and cover that. But before you cover it, you know, you gotta put seasoning. So wait for the grand finale. It's coming. Alright. So this is the seasoning I'm gonna use. I have a little cayenne pepper. You gotta be careful because this is hot. So just sprinkle that, you know. That should be good. Cayenne pepper. I have, of course, onion powder, garlic powder. You could sprinkle as much as possible, how much you want, because this is not going to make it salty. The dangerous one is the Goya adobo. This right here, very salty, so you have to be careful. You can't put too much. Put a good amount, you feel me, in there. And again, a lot of salt is not good, so be careful with that. So sprinkle some garlic powder. Did I already put some onion powder? I don't even remember. Some garlic powder. I can smell it already. You're gonna be using this complete season, complete. Flavor, I could smell it. All these together smell really good. Oh my goodness. That's good enough. All right. I have this as well. I'm gonna put in there. Drop some of that. And this is oregano. I'm gonna put a little bit, you know. A little oregano in there. Do I have any bay leaves and a bay leaf? I have some black pepper right here. I gotta open this, of course. Of course, you need some black pepper. And of course, what you're gonna do, marinate it. Can't keep it like that. You gotta marinate it, right? And I could smell it strong. That's the way I want it. And to top it off, I have my lime. You could squeeze some lime on there. You feel me? It depends how the person is gonna cook the chicken. They would add some browning on there, or you could use the Szechuan. I don't know what my mom is gonna do. I don't know what she's gonna cook, so I didn't want to add nothing to throw it off. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let these sit in here for maybe about 30 minutes or longer. Cover it with aluminum foil, put it in the fridge, and when she come, she decide what she want to do. If she want to do cook up, or cook up, as I said, it's like rice or seasoned rice. You could cook it in seasoned rice, make seasoned rice, or cook this up in the rice. Either or, both of them is like the same thing, but the seasoned rice tastes better. Both of them taste good, but if you know, you know. So yeah, smells really good. As I said, you could use some Grace browning if you know. I don't know what she's gonna do, so I'm not gonna put none. Or I always go for this right here, for the Szechuan. The Szechuan just gonna give it color and a little bit more flavor in. So it's up to you what you want to use. You guys notice I didn't put no adobo, right? So I'm gonna sprinkle, and I don't cook with a lot of salt, so I'm gonna sprinkle some on top here. This should be good. That should be good. I don't cook with a lot of salt, so people have high blood pressure and all that stuff. You don't want none of that. So cook with a lot of low salt content. Now we're gonna let this sit here 20 to 30 minutes, even longer. It could go for an hour or two. Cover it, and let that seasoning just marinate into the meat. And trust me, when it's cooked and complete, you're gonna taste it. You're gonna taste everything. You'll be like, yes. The meat don't have no type of smell, but straight food. Smells seasoned. Kill the bacteria. The rum already killed the bacteria. The lime, the lemon already killed the bacteria from the meat. I can't even say the word. I'm sorry. But kill from all bacteria, whatever. And plus the garlic and the onion did its job. Kill all of that. So just let this sit here and marinate. I'm going to use aluminum foil or something to cover it and put it in the fridge. And this is how you completely wash clean and season your meat the right way, the best way, the only way. You feel me? So that's how you do it, guys. I appreciate the love and the support. Once again, I use the Cavalier rum, Antigua rum, brown. You could use the white one. You could use any vodka, any brown rum, any liquor that you could find to wash up your meat properly. It kills the bacteria right away. It kills the chicken smell, the scent from the meat. Kill the bacteria. And make sure you use onion, garlic, green pepper. You could use the chive or scallots. You could use celery, cut up celery in there. use the thyme as well, and all these different seasoning that I have. You know, whatever you have in the kitchen, use it. You know, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, black pepper, a little oregano. Be careful with the adobo because it's salty. The salt content is very salty, so be careful. You can use this sazon. It depends how you're gonna do it, and you could pour some browning on there too, because a lot of people, just like myself, I don't like when my chicken is white. Look white chicken look like they're raw. Even though they cook, they look raw. It's not no good looks. They don't look good when they look white, even though they cook. So pour some black, you know, pour some brown in, or use some of the sazon to give it the color. And there you have it. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate the love and support. Peace, bye-bye. Take care. God bless. Until I upload another video. Peace.
She had me swinging in, swinging in.